if they don't have these 4 things, I'm sorry, but you're going to grow tired of them. You're going to grow irritated, and one of you is going to end up ending it. Hey everyone, it's Gigi and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to get into talking about what you can actually look for at the start of your relationship, or if you're already in one, to know that this will be something long-lasting emotionally. So stick around to find out. So number 1 is emotional responsiveness. You want to see that your partner is actually responding to the little things that you say. And for instance, if you saw a bird and you pointed out to your partner, wow, look at that beautiful purple bird that just flew by, and they kind of just shrug their shoulders, don't respond, or just, give a low response, that's probably not going to be somebody who's going to keep you happy in the long run. And not keep you happy, but be able to add joy to your life, because you don't want someone to be the center of your happiness. This person is not going to add joy to your life or happiness. It'll be probably a really sad romantic life for you with that type of person. So you do want someone who's going to stop everything they're doing just to look at that purple bird, and you two might have like a 5-minute conversation about it. That type of person is someone you're going to stay with for a very long time, if not forever, if everything else is in line. Just to support that, John Gottman, a researcher, actually did some research on this with over 600 participants, newlywed couples, and he noticed that the ones who actually stayed together were the ones who actually paid attention to, showed affection, and actually showed that they cared about the little things that their partner was sharing with them, such as a bird flying by and wanting to point that out. Number 2 is emotional connection. Is the person that you're with actually connecting with you, with your feelings? Are they validating your feelings? When you come to them with an issue, are they actually taking the time to understand you? If they're not, then you probably won't be together for a very long time, because when your emotions aren't being met, your emotional needs aren't being met, you're not going to be able to stay there. You won't feel validated. You won't feel heard. You're going to feel unimportant and not like a priority. So you do want to feel that your feelings are being heard and attended to, because when they're not, what are you really in a relationship for if your feelings don't matter to that person? And the sun is going down, so we're gonna rush through this just a little bit. So number 3, you want to make sure that the person you're with is taking genuine interest and being curious about just about everything that you have to say, because if someone isn't showing interest in what you're interested in, then what are they really building with you? Even if that is not one of their interests. Let's say you're with a man who likes to play video games and you know nothing about Call of Duty. Asking questions about it because you genuinely love that person, because you deeply love that person, shows that you're interested. You want to build on something new. And same thing for you if you're a woman and you are about to go to Sephora and spend $200 on some new makeup, and your partner's wondering like, why are you spending all of that money? And they ask questions about like, oh, okay, it's the brand name, or okay, it's this, that. Like, they get to understand on a deeper level why you're so interested in what you're interested in, instead of just saying okay. Asking questions and being curious is a crucial thing that you want to look for when you're getting into a relationship, or if you are in a relationship. You want your partner to be curious about what you're doing, and that doesn't mean that they're going to be asking questions to a point of being controlling, but just to understand you and realize that this is a new person in my life. I've only known them for about 3 months, a year, 2 years, which is really not a lot of time knowing someone. You want your partner to spend time getting to know you, and if they're not, you're probably not gonna last. The 4th and biggest one is that you want your partner to not have much of an ego, to be able to let go of it in your presence, especially when there are issues. You want your partner to come to you with that smaller ego, with unconditional love, care and respect when they're addressing any issues with you, because when someone is angry, that's when you really get to see the real them. If the real them is a narcissistic, sociopathic, just egotistical person, you'll get to see it right then and there if they're not able to have that unconditional love with you and approach you in a kind, heartwarming, very understanding way when it comes time to talk about issues in the relationship. So if you pay attention to these 4 things, you'll be able to see if the partner that you've chosen, that you're with, that you're about to be with, is actually going to be there for the long term. Because if they don't have these 4 things, I'm sorry, but you're going to grow tired of them. You're going to grow irritated, and one of you is going to end up ending it because it'll be a very frustrating situation. You want someone who's going to be emotionally present in your life, and if they can't be, get rid of them.